What's good, YouTube? Welcome to Visible Truth Media, and I'm your host, 30 Guy. Let me ask you guys a quick question real quick. Would you harm your child because they were born with a disability and couldn't control certain things that they do? Or better yet, let me ask you this. Would you harm your child, period? Well, that's what this NYPD officer did. That's what we're going to cover today and discuss it. Really, the disgusting part is the fashion that he took to try to cover up his tracks. We're going to get into all the details. But before we do, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And when you subscribe, hit that notification bell. It really helps the channel grow. As of today, right now, we're at 134 subscribers. So me personally, I've surpassed my expectations when it came to doing this channel in the first place. So I just want to let y'all know I really appreciate y'all, and happy holidays, man. Let's get it. Peace.
Former NYPD officer convicted of killing his 8-year-old son. A jury convicted Michael Valva of second-degree murder. Prosecutors say Valva forced his son Thomas, who was autistic, to sleep in a freezing garage at their home in Suffolk County.
A former New York City police officer whose 8-year-old son died after he was forced to sleep in the family's freezing garage was sentenced to 25 years to life in prison on Thursday. Michael Valva, 45, was found guilty of second-degree murder and 4 counts of endangering the welfare of a child in November in connection with the January 2020 death of his son, Thomas Valva. The boy's death was ruled a homicide with major contributing factor of hypothermia after he was forced to sleep in the family's Long Island garage in temperatures that dip below 20 degrees. The outrageous case led to the discovery of history of child abuse in the home. Valva sobbed in court on Thursday and apologized for his actions, NBC New York reported. NBC News also reached out to Valva's attorney for a comment. Suffolk County District Attorney Ray Tierney called the tragedy one of the most difficult and heartbreaking cases I've experienced in my nearly 30 years as a prosecutor. Thanks to the great work of my prosecutors in the SCPD, there's a small measure of justice in Michael Valva receiving the maximum sentence. However, no prison sentence is adequate for the cruel treatment this defendant inflicted on his own children, Tierney said in a statement. He slammed the brutal treatment of Valva's son, Thomas, and his brother, Anthony. The torture that killed Thomas and endangered Anthony's welfare was nothing short of evil. Thankfully, the story of this defendant ends here, but the pursuit of justice for Thomas and Anthony continues, Tierney said. Suffolk County Police responded to the Long Island home of Valva and his then-fiancée Angela Polino on January 17, 2020, on a report that the little boy fell in the driveway and lost consciousness. Officers found Valva performing CPR on Thomas, who was hospitalized and pronounced dead. Suffolk County Police Commissioner Geraldine Hart previously said the boy's body temperature was just 76 degrees when doctors tried to revive him, Hart added. Police soon unraveled Valva's claim that his son had fallen and lost consciousness while trying to catch the school bus after combing through the footage of the couple's extensive home security system. Prosecutors argued in the trial that Thomas and Anthony Valva, both of whom had autism, had spent 16 hours in that garage with no heat and no bathroom access, mattress or blankets on the freezing cold night. At one point, Thomas woke up on the cement floor and soiled his pants. Surveillance footage submitted at the trial showed Michael Valva screaming at Thomas and ordering him outside to hose him down with water. Thomas lost consciousness and fell face first several times into the backyard concrete patio, and Valva delayed calling 911 for at least an hour, NBC New York reported. Defense attorney Anthony LaPinta argued in court that Valva's former fiancée Paulina was controlling and wanted the boys to live outside of the house, the station reported. Paulina, 45, was also charged with second-degree murder, and her trial is slated for February 21, 2023. According to Hart, the surveillance footage led investigators to learn that Valva's son was punished with food deprivation and exposure to extremely frigid temperatures, according to Hart. Suffolk County Department of Social Services Commissioner Francis Pierre said in a statement at the time of Valva's arrest that child neglect was alleged in the household in 2018, triggering a 1-year child supervision program. Valva had worked with the NYPD since 2005 and was suspended without pay following the charges. Another police officer that's crazy as fuck, man. You know what I'm saying? Who knows what that badge will do? This is another police officer. How many stories we gonna cover? I'm gonna tell hey baby, come here. How many more stories we gonna cover of officers doing stuff like this, man? From kidnapping to raping to killing their kids. I can't make this stuff up. I cannot. I'm not the one doing the crimes. I'm just reporting. But this stuff is happening, man. These are the type of people that they giving the badge bad. I mean, you did that to your own son. We got to look into the type of arrest that he did, because if he could do this to his son, to both of his kids, and since 2018 he was under investigation for child abuse, imagine what he doing at work. He got to be doing so. He can't be an upstanding police officer, because I mean, look what he did. But hey, he ain't a police officer no more, and that's the good thing about it. But the boy lost his life by his own father, man. Stories like this, they just don't sit right with me, you know. I try not to get too attached and just do my job, but you know, it gets hard, man. It's getting harder and harder, because you know, you get too involved with the story. You know, once you get involved with it, man, you know, kind of becomes a part of your reality in a way, and I don't like that. I'm gonna try to figure out a way to kind of distance myself from it, man. But we're gonna keep y'all updated. You see what happened with him, what he got sentenced to, so we're gonna keep y'all updated with his wife, or his ex-fiance, and her case is for February 2023. So we're gonna let y'all know how her case go and see what she gets sentenced to. But here we are again, once she gets sentenced, and she will, the other child with autism, just like his brother, it was Thomas and Anthony. Now I'm just saying, you know, y'all were born from these parents. Now you got autism because of their genetics, and then now they're punishing you for that. It's not the child's fault. The child didn't ask to be here. Now you lost your parents, you have autism, your brother was murdered. I don't know, it's just a fucked up situation, man. But look, man, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, man. Subscribe, please subscribe for me. Subscribe for your boy. It really helps the channel go a long way, man. But don't forget to like and comment as well, and hit that notification bell. Peace, man. We do this daily. Hey, y'all make sure y'all go follow my Instagram. We putting in work.